Hi, my name's Anna Lockwood and I'm an analyst with AHDB cereals and oilseeds. Today I'm going to talk to you about our 2016 pricing strategy demonstration, which was launched last week. Now, after 3 good consecutive production seasons, grain markets are really being weighed in on this season. Spot prices so far are at their lowest since 2009-10, and although 2016 prices are at a premium, they're still relatively low. Now, this really demonstrates the need for a price risk management strategy for your business this season. Now, we're just going to take a bit of a look at the assumptions behind our 2016 pricing strategies. So each strategy is based on 250 hectares of feed wheat being grown in the East Midlands region. We've allocated an average yield of 8 tonnes per hectare. Now, this is at the moment is just an average yield and will be updated with the official DEFRA data when it's available next season. So with that in mind, what we have is 2,000 tonnes of feed wheat, or 69 lorry loads of feed wheat to market for each of the strategies. In order to mimic the reality of the arable business, each strategy is required to move 10 loads at harvest. Now, what this does is it provides a bit of cash flow and does simulate possible storage constraints. It's also important to note here that in our assumptions we've not included any average costs. Now, this is because we believe that there is no real average cost when it comes to looking at the national picture. And it is important that when you're designing your own strategies that you do take into account individual costs and cash flow constraints and storage purposes. And this way, when you're making your individual strategies, they'll really be tailored to your business rather than just being a generic overview, which is what we're demonstrating here. Now, a few more points to remember. What we've done here is use a really formulaic approach. Each of the sales in the strategies have been predetermined in order to show complete transparency throughout the demonstration. In reality, though, strategies do need to be designed to react to the evolving market. Now, our Grain Market Daily has been designed especially for this purpose and provides daily price analysis and news surrounding grain markets. So if you'd like to subscribe to that, you can go to our news page, and this can really help when designing your own individual strategies. So now let's move on and take a look at the strategies that we've got for 2016. So the first strategy we're going to look at for 2016 is the post-harvest averager. As you can see from the selling profile on the chart, nothing is done with this strategy until post-harvest. This strategy carries maximum risk as there's a large volume of the crop open to market falls at the end of the season. Now, with this in mind, contrastingly, it also has a large volume of crop open to market rises, which can be highly beneficial. So 20 loads are sold at harvest, and the remaining tonnage is allocated and split evenly at intervals for the remainder of the season. Now, the next strategy we have for 2016 is the post-planting averager. Now, this is fairly similar to the post-harvest averager, although what it does is it gains an average price from planting through to the end of the marketing season. Sales are made evenly from October 2015, when the crop was being planted, until the end of the season in June 2017. The next strategy we have for 2016 is out-of-season selling. Now, this strategy is new this year, and it's been designed to take into account other time pressures that face farming decision makers by pushing a bulk of the sales till after January 2017. The crop is split and sold on the first working day of August 2016 and then February, April and June 2017. Although this strategy will benefit if the market rises towards the end of the season, there is risk carried with any market rises at the beginning of the season that will be missed out, as all the sales are made towards the end. The 2 following strategies have been designed to move away from a purely formulaic approach and have been designed to be slightly more responsive to evolving markets. First, we have target pricing. As you can see from this chart, this strategy is split up into 7 selling periods throughout the season, to which even loads of wheat will be allocated to each selling period. At the beginning of each selling period, a target price will be set at £15 a tonne above the current market price. Now what happens is, as the time progresses through each period, if the market does reach that target price at £15 a tonne higher, then the allocated load will be sold. Now, if that target price isn't met, what happens is on the last day at each of the selling periods, that allocated load will be sold at the spot price. And then again at the beginning of each period, the target will be reset at £15 a tonne higher than that target. Now, the last strategy I'm going to talk to you about is the stop loss ladder. Now, this is just a slight step on from target pricing and uses a trigger price which tracks the market at £7 a tonne discount. The trigger price will always follow the market higher, but won't follow the market lower. If the market falls through the trigger price, then that's when a sale is made. And the objective of this strategy is really to make a sale in the event of the market turning. It's a really useful tool in combating the psychology of sellers in falling markets. Now, this strategy does carry a certain level of risk, as all the crop could be allocated before harvest, which, if yields disappoint, could lead to an overcommitment beyond what's physically harvested. To target this risk, the strategy will use May 17 call options to cover any pre-harvest sales that will commit tonnage to over 50% of the budgeted crop. Any options used in this strategy will be exercised on the last day before they expire, which is the end of April 2017. So that about covers it for all of our for all of the strategies in our 2016 pricing strategy demonstration. And as I previously mentioned, with the market being under continuing pressure once again this season, after another large production year, it's more important than ever to have a price risk management strategy in place. You can follow our pricing strategy online on our Markets News webpage and through our Grain Market Daily publication. Please feel free to get into contact if you have any questions or would like any further information using the contact details on the screen now.